Good afternoon, everybody. Today's date is a great day. It's called February 18th, 2018. I have Google chart up here with a weekly chart. I have the charts that are going to be set up as to what direction the options are going to go. 2018 has brought the volatility back in these markets, and we had big sell-offs in the beginning of the year. The green line is the 200-day simple moving average. We bounced like a rocket, and we've gone roughly 100 points off of that bottom here on this daily chart. The white line is a 50-day simple moving average. The red line is the 20-day moving average, and the 10 line is the blue line here. Now, we rallied up. They bounced off. However, one of the problems that Google still has in it, even though it's tradable on the call side of the market, still has what we call a daily sell signal in it. So I'm going to go back here now to the weekly chart on 2018 of Google. Now, the options have paid a tremendous amount of money because we had the big drop. We came down here and we tested a lot of the weekly moving averages. So I want that to be clear. The blue line is a 10-week moving average. That red line is a 20-week simple moving average. And we had a 40-week moving average down here where we tested it. And the white line is a 50-week moving average on the weekly chart right here. So when I draw a trend line right here, this is going to be the bottom where we failed and we went straight down. The call side of the option market had an extremely big move and whatnot. So by understanding where the weekly chart is on Google, that's going to have that resistance area up here. And we tested the lows right there on this wick right here. So this is what February 18th of 2018, and we've been in the call side of the market for a few weeks now once this ran straight up. So 50-day moving average is going to be resistance. If we come up and we test that 20-day simple moving average, the red line, we're going to be looking at the $1,100 puts. And I'm going to show those now on a daily chart so that you can see that the put options are deflated. Okay, everybody, this is a daily chart. It's called the $1,100 strike price on Google. Now, they're deflated, and this is a put chart at the $1,100 strike in February here. These are totally deflated. When we went straight up, right up here, there's no way when they're that deflated that they could ever stay up there. And most of you people that like to trade options don't even know what a call chart or put chart even looks like. I can tell you this much, though. This is the side on the $1,100 put that's going to set up. And we will continue to watch this run. If we get up to the $1,105 put option, this one here is totally deflated and whatnot. So the least amount of risk is to trade the options that are simply totally deflated. And we're going to show you another one again. Here is the 1095 put. And this one is down here. This is where the money is going to be made. They were super inflated right up here. That was inflated right here. Super inflated. So when you're trading these options for short-term intraday or a week out or whatever the case may be, depending on the nature of the stock, this is where this side of the market has the least amount of risk of making money on Google. Once again, I'm showing the 1095 put, and I'm also showing the $1,100 put, and the entries are going to set up for this side of the market. But just remember the following. We are testing this 50-day simple moving average. I want to make it clear, though, that if we travel up and test that 20-day moving average daily, the red line, well, then the 1100 and the 1095 put are going to go down, period. So if we do go up and we test it, and what would a test look like? You see that wick? It would shoot straight up. We would be buying the 1120 puts should that be the case. Once again, white line 50-day moving average below it. It tested the 40-day moving average. So here's that 20-day simple moving average up there. And we'll trade the put options and the call options accordingly. So there is that upper end where we can even get bigger and greater entries on the call charts and the put charts.